Her baby stopped breathing. She ran for help, but instead of comfort, they gave her cuffs. It started like any other Tuesday. Rebecca Harris was 27, single mom, working 2 jobs, barely sleeping, always tired, but holding it together. Her daughter, Ava, was 9 months old, smiley, healthy, just starting to pull herself up on the couch. That morning, Rebecca fed her, dressed her, kissed her forehead, then put her down for a nap in the small crib beside her bed. She left the room to clean. The baby monitor was on. 10 minutes passed. Silence. Rebecca went back in, and Ava wasn't breathing. She screamed. Tried CPR, tiny chest compressions, crying out Ava's name. She called 911. My baby is not breathing. Please. I don't know what happened. The dispatcher talked her through CPR again. Within minutes, paramedics arrived. Ava was rushed to the hospital. Rebecca rode in the back, hands shaking, sobbing, praying. In the waiting room, she sat alone. A doctor came out. We were so sorry. We tried everything. Rebecca collapsed, screamed. A nurse had to hold her up. She asked to see Ava. They let her, for 2 minutes, then someone else entered the room. A man with a badge, Detective Owens. We just have a few questions, he said. Routine. In cases like this. She nodded. Still in shock, he asked, when was the last time you fed her? Any injuries recently? What time did you put her down? She tried to answer, stumbling over words. Then he asked, did you shake her? Her eyes widened. No, I would never, just asking. It happens. 3 days later, Rebecca was called to the police station. Ava's autopsy report had come back. It listed blunt force trauma to the head and retinal hemorrhaging. Classic signs, they said, of shaken baby syndrome. Rebecca stared at them. I didn't shake her. I don't know how that happened, but the detective had already decided. She was arrested in the hallway. Charged with second-degree murder and child abuse. Her mugshot spread like wildfire across the news. Mother accused of killing baby daughter. No one mentioned that Rebecca had no history of violence, that she had called 911 herself, that there were no bruises, no previous injuries. No one cared. In jail, women whispered behind her. Some spat near her food tray. A guard once said, baby killer, hope you rot. She sat in a cold cell, looking at the ceiling. I just want my baby, she whispered at night, but no one answered. Months later, a new lawyer took her case. He wasn't convinced. He brought in a pediatric neuropathologist. She reviewed the autopsy, and what she found changed everything. This isn't trauma. This is likely a birth-related vascular defect aneurysm rupture. Rare, but documented. But it was too late. Prosecutors didn't want to drop the case. Instead, they offered her a plead guilty to negligent homicide. Time served. You go home today. She had a choice, fight for innocence and risk 20 years, or say she was guilty and go free. She signed the plea. I didn't do it, she said quietly, but I can't survive this anymore. Rebecca walks the streets now. No child, no job, no apology. Her file still says, convicted of negligent homicide. People cross the street when they see her. Her own mother won't speak to her. All she has left is a photo of Ava, and a memory she keeps repeating. She was fine that morning. She smiled at me. She lost her baby, then they took everything else. Not because she was guilty, but because the system wanted a name. And no one listens when the mother cries.